Mention-in-Despatches in India is an award for distinguished and meritorious service in operational areas or for acts of gallantry. A recipient of a Mention-in-Despatches shall be entitled to wear an emblem, which shall be a lotus leaf on the ribbon of the campaign medal, relating to the campaign in which the mention was made.
We are based at Jamnagar originally, Jamnagar Station, Air Force Station, Jamnagar. Before the war, 71 war expected, it was expected by the higher ups. Then before the war breaks out, we were briefed, we were all squadron, 221 squadron name, we were all formed on the tarmac near the aircrafts, and officers separate, SNCOs separate, corporal and below separate, parade. Then our commander, squadron commander was V.N. Jory. Squadron leader V.N. Jory was our commandant. Our station chief technical officer was squadron leader Nazarath. Then squadron leader Nazarath started speaking, addressed the gathering. Gentlemen, with immediate effect, Sergeant Reddy is taking over DSS. Our sergeant. Above me there are 4 warrant officers, 3 flight sergeants. Those days there is no junior warrant officer rank. Flight sergeant was known chiefy. 4 warrant officers, 3 flight sergeants and 2 sergeants senior to me. I was surprised. My name was announced and Squadron Leader Nazarath, the Chief Technical Officer, CEO of the Air Force Station, Jamnagar, he said, Sergeant Reddy fall out. That means from the line I had to step out. Then he said, okay, Sarge, you are taking over today onwards DSS. DSS means Daily Servicing Section of Air Force. That is same is called in airlines line maintenance. With unease, I stepped up and before I opened my mouth, Sergeant Reddy, you need not talk, you are taking over from today onwards. And he addressed the gathering. Dear friends, dear squadron members, have anybody got any objection, any comments on that? When commanding officer is standing and the chief technical officer is announced, who will open their mouth? No one opened their mouth. Then I was given the task looking after DSS. The task before we are expecting a war with Pakistan. Every day we have to by 6:30 before dusk, we have to keep all aircrafts in the bomb-proof pans, each aircraft. Then, by the dawn to dusk task. Dawn, we have to bring all the aircrafts put on line. Whatever servicing is there, we have to do. Keep the aircraft ready anytime. Every time, keep aircraft ready to fly. Within a short period, we were asked to move to Air Force Station Nal, Rajasthan, which is near to Bikaner. Nal Air Force Station is a small forward base, hardly 15 to 20 kilometers for Pakistan western border. It's a desert. We are told, gentlemen, you will get alternative days or once in 2 days water for your bath, etc. but you will get every day for drinking water. So every day we are keeping the aircraft on the tarmac. The first day they said, okay, we are at war with Pakistan. Then 6 of our aircraft by 6 o'clock they took off with a fully loaded arms and ammunition, that is each aircraft 18 rockets, 220 rounds, either the rockets or 1,000 bombs, two on one each side. They can take, Mystere can take. Mystere is a light fighter bomber.
The Dassault Mystere 4 was a French-built transonic fighter bomber that played a decisive role for the Indian Air Force during the 1971 Indo-Pak War. Known for its reliability, agility, and strong ground attack capability, it was deployed extensively in both the western and eastern sectors.
And it is supersonic within 15 to 20 degrees dive. Otherwise it is a normal aircraft. So first batch took off in the morning. We got returned only 5 aircraft by 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Then what happened? One aircraft with Flight Lieutenant Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar was parachuted, and afterwards we came to know he is a prisoner of war. So 5 aircraft were flying. I was the in charge. In between, Chief Minister of Rajasthan came with his wife, Madam, and he brought 5 to 6 tins of rasgulla made out of camel milk. Only camel milk available, no buffalo, no cow milk. So when he came to DSS, he asked who is the in charge. I was in overall. I went and said, sir, I am Sergeant B.B. Reddy. I am the in charge of DSS. He was so happy. He introduced me to his wife, and they handed over one tin means 16 kg type tin. The rasgullas handed over to DSS. We were thanked, all of us. We lined up, we thanked him, and they left to officers' mess, etc. Let me tell you, one day it so happened, half the time I went to mess. Ray, I want a tea. He said, sir, you want without milk, without water, I can give you tea with milk only. That was the condition. Milk was plenty, no water. So we used to take bath and all on the pan itself. Pan means bomb-proof pans. So it so happened one day, one of our aircraft, he got a message from Ops department. It is landing with fuel leaks. Then before the aircraft landed, 4 to 5 fire tenders lined up on the runway. Sooner the aircraft landed, fuel was oozing out of the aircraft, from both the wings. Then the fire tenders followed. Sooner the aircraft stopped, they sprayed the foam and without any fire, they brought the aircraft safe. By the time we cleaned the aircraft, everything, it was evening 6 o'clock. By the evening 6 o'clock, one team from headquarters, Air Force headquarters, Delhi, they arrived to assess the aircraft serviceability and further operational ability of the aircraft. Then they all went around the aircraft, they seen the bullet holes, both the air intakes. Aircraft Mystere has got 2 air intakes. Both air intakes at joints at plenum chamber near the rear of the aircraft, the engine is mounted. Weldon 253A series engines. Then comes the exhaust. So both the air intakes were some 303 type holes. One day, one of our aircraft, we got a message that it is landing with fuel leaks on both the wings. Then 5 tenders were placed on the runway, and as soon as the aircraft landed, 5 tenders followed the aircraft, and by the time it stopped at the runway end, they put the foam and there is no fire at all. They avoided the fire before it catches the fire. Then the aircraft was brought to our PAM, DSS. Then evening the headquarters team came. That is known as always team, a technical team. They went around the aircraft. They have seen the two holes. Each air intake is air firing holes were there. About 303 type holes, small holes on both the air intakes. Then wings, both the wings, tanks are damaged. Their leaking fuel was leaking. Then the exhaust cone, about AK firing, AK gun firing was there, big hole. Then the technical team are assessed. The aircraft is always and category E means aircraft cannot fly. It is only parts can be removed and used afterwards. The team went off. Afterwards by 6:30, my engineering officer came and asked me, Mr. Reddy, Saj Reddy, can you make this aircraft by any means ready within 1 or 2 days? He was our Flight Lieutenant Niyogi was our engineering officer that time. We got a very good rapport because he was earlier my engineering officer in 8th Squadron. Then I told him, sir, give me some amount and give me your jeep at my disposal. We will try, sir. No promise, we will try. Then I collected some 500 rupees and he gave his jeep. There is no driver. Then what I did, I took 2 of my trusted 2 people with me. I went to Bikaner. By the time somewhere 8:30. It was a blackout everywhere. There are no lights. Then I went to one vulcanizing shop because of a board I could read with the torches. Then the people were sleeping inside only. Then I woke them up. I said, we will pay you whatever the amount you want, because aircraft had rubberized tanks, no metal tanks. So it is my own judgment and decision to vulcanize the tanks. So I told them, you have to vulcanize the rubber tanks. And no problem, sir. No payment required. Desha Seva, we are all ready to serve the nation, sir, like that. I was really thrilled by the way they spoke to me. Then, what to do? Next, how to get the air intakes and repair. So then I went to one hardware shop. Then I woke them up. I need this Araldite, some big tubes, 2 or 3 tubes. Sir, you take 1 or 2, no, you take 1 dozen tubes. We will give you free. Again I was surprised. That is the Indian people mentality in the day of war, patriotism. Then I went to cloth shop. I took 3-4 meters white cloth, sign cloth. Then we came back. I put the vulcanizing people in the bunker. Bunker, we have got electricity, everything, full-fledged bunkers. Light, then everything. Then I myself took the araldite, cut the cloth into pieces, small pieces, applied 1 coat of araldite on both the air intakes, put the cloth, again applied the araldite, then I left it dry. In the meantime, I told the RSU, repair and salvage repair section, who are available on the spot, we have to remove the exhaust cone. How to remove the exhaust cone? There is no crane available on the site, not in the station. So, what I did with my own idea, the pan has got a big, strong rod in the front, who pushed the aircraft to underneath the rod. We tied the ropes, lift the exhaust cone, taken the weight, and removed the exhaust cone after removing the rear fuselage. Mystère becomes 2 parts, rear fuselage and front fuselage. When we removed the rear fuselage, exhaust cone was available to remove. Then we removed the exhaust cone by the help of ropes. Then pushed the aircraft forward. We lowered the exhaust cone, handed over to RSU party. They patch repaired within 2.5 hours. Then by the time 1 more coat I given into the air intakes, by the time I finished the second coat of araldite, I went inside the bunker. I saw both the sides rubberized tanks are vulcanized. Then I told my people, okay, let us install the tanks back to the aircraft. It's a Himalayan task to remove the rubberized tanks or installing. It is not the tank removal and fitment. We have to remove few thousands of screws underneath the wings. That those screws were never removed. Then we have to put the screwdriver, put the wooden plank on shoulder, take the weight, and then somebody else, we have to turn the screwdriver to remove the screw. Installing is easy. Then we install the tanks, we put the panels back, then araldite, in the third coat I given. By 6 o'clock, because I put a hardener little more, so it is dried up. Softener and hardener will be there in araldite. By mixing little more hardener, it is dried up by morning. Then I told my DSS people, let us load the aircraft. We installed the same way again with the ropes only, exhaust cone, etc. Installed the rear fuselage. Aircraft was ready. Then I told my boys, okay, let us install the rockets, put the guns, 220 rounds each gun on both sides. So we loaded the guns, we loaded the rockets. Then I rang up to my engineering officer, aircraft is ready. Reddy, are we mad or something gone wrong with you? He asked me. Then, no sir, please come and see. I was overwhelmed that time. Then all my boys were standing with me. He came. Then he said, unbelievable. Immediately he rang up to commandant, we and Jory and another technical officer came, and going around the aircraft, he said, unbelievable in Air Force. The first time I am seeing a salvaged aircraft overnight is serviced and made ready for operation. Next day when the aircraft we made is ready, I called our engineering officer, Flight Lieutenant BOB. He said he did not believe that the aircraft is ready. Then immediately rang up Yeah, I went and brought our commandant, V.N. Chori sir. Then he came along with another headquarters, another officer, some group captain, I do not know, I don't remember his name, some group captain Bakshi or something. Then both they went around the aircraft. Then that group captain said, "Am I in the Air Force or seeing, is it possible? I never saw such an eminent and efficient, sincere job in my life of Air Force." Then, who is the in charge? Who is DSS in charge? Then I went. Actually, by the time it was late, we were mouth and all we were washing near the taps. I came running. Running to him. "Sir, I am Sergeant Reddy, on the in charge DSS." He was so happy and he appreciated me. Then after a few days, the ceasefire was declared. We came back to Jamnagar. We are staying, my family, myself, my 3 children, we are staying in a shared house, sharing with someone else, Mr. A.U.B. Rao. Then after 2-3 days, someone brought Indian Express news. "Arey, Sergeant Reddy, you got Mention-in-Despatches, meritorious reward from Government of India, that is, President of India will be awarding you the Mention-in-Despatches, which is a gallantry award next to Veera Chakra." I was really thrilled, my family, my people, my children. Then on the next 1 or 2 days, my officer commanding V.N. Chori came with his family. And when he came to it is a surprise, it was a surprise to me and my family. My commanding officer came to our quarter. Then he asked, sooner "Mr. Reddy, Sarge Reddy, I am sorry, you are supposed to go to VSM. Your engineering officer has changed that." And that was given to one by Corporal Kundu. And Mention-in-Despatches he gave to you. It was not my recommendation. Then I told him, "Sir, this is itself more for me. VSM is a peace award, whereas Mention-in-Despatches is a gallantry award next to Veera Chakra. I am so happy, sir. You need not feel anything bad, sir," I told him. He was also happy. That is how I was awarded by President of India Mention-in-Despatches. I am proud to even today to say that I am a recipient of Mention-in-Despatches by President of India.